I'm Megan, and this is my husband, Beau, and our daughter, Beckett. Join us on our journey as we relocate our family to raw land in beautiful northeastern Washington. Watch as we start from scratch and build the life we desire. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So, living in the north, one of the issues is always fire. And while we've been doing a lot of tree clearing, we're preparing to leave our property right now. God, it makes me want to cry. I know it's windy, so sorry for the noise. I'm shaking, but this is all smoke. It's coming from a fire that's south of us. They just updated the evacuation. We just have a lot of stuff everywhere, so we're attempting to clean up the property right now. Some stuff's just gonna have to stay. We're gonna do the best we can. Luckily, we've cleared a lot of trees from around our main structure, so we're just praying. Look at that plume.
Yeah. Luckily, it's...
Can you tell how far it is?
No.
Hey, look, we're tiny little ants. Okay. I feel like the wind keeps changing. This is the fire right now that we're watching. We're getting everything ready in case we have to hook up our camper. At least we have the ability to hook up our house and run away. But then that leaves all of this here. Smoke update here. As you can see, it's still very gray behind me. And blue at the same time, crazy as that is. The smoke is headed in like a northeastern direction. That's the way the wind's going right now. All it's gonna take is a good wind gust and it's gonna head straight for us. We are still not under evacuation, but we're just trying to be prepared. We have building materials everywhere. We have everything here. Our camper, our fifth wheel, our well house is permanently set up and it's really close to the trees. So right now I have 2 sprinklers running behind it to try to give it a little bit of a barrier. Our snowmobile trailer is full of tools. The truck will go in the camper. I'm gonna hook the boat up to the Tahoe. And then we basically have everything else shoved inside the house right now, hoping that the house doesn't actually see this fire. And I apologize for how dirty I am. I am literally filthy from moving all this stuff as fast as we can. I'm watering behind the well house right now. It's very close to the trees, so there's really no other way to protect it. We got 2 sprinklers going. The kitty house is around that side, so just really hoping that it doesn't come to this, but can't hurt. The forest needs water anyways, right? Man, how I wish that was rain and not sprinklers. It's so crazy the fire is this close. I just walked down to the main road that we live off of. So that way heads to town, which, and then this way heads to the lake. That's all smoke. And then town, beautiful blue day. I don't like this, not knowing if we get any crazy or any more wind, we could take off. This fire already last night gained 5,000 acres, which is unheard of. In one night it gained that many acres. So there's no telling what this is gonna do. We were not even aware this fire was this close to us yesterday. So that tells you anything. So yeah, I don't even know the last time that I've ever had to prepare for this type of thing.
Running in town to grab some diesel for the skid steer and the backhoe in case we need to be pushing dirt and stuff, but flip this around. This fire is right here. So we're probably 3 miles from the house. That fire's probably 5 miles, 10 miles from me. Started this morning and I heard it's burned 5,000 acres, and that was at noon. Not good.
My husband went to go get diesel. Told me to pull everything in the shop. Well, I've only actually drove this thing a handful of times, and that's like 5 feet. Well, I have never worked any of these. That thing, which apparently is this lever, this makes it go forward and backwards. This controls the boom in the bucket. This is a process. So we are going to attempt to stick it out. We're still not under direct evacuation orders, and it is supposed to rain tomorrow, starting in the morning at some point. So we are like 90% ready to rock and roll if we need to. The truck's ready. It just literally has to be hooked up to the fifth wheel. And we have to unplug the power and the water. But the Tahoe is hooked up and ready to go. Everything else is stored inside the house. All the doors and windows in the house have been closed. So we're just hoping that this dark, ominous sky is the extent of it. What are you getting ready?
We are making a test port so we can test our underground. Just took a Y, put two 2-inch bushings in it. They could only bush to 1/2 inch. Then I had to find a steel bushing to bush down from 1/2 to 1/4, because that's what the only valve or the only pressure gauge I could find. At your local Home Depot.
What are you doing?
We held 5 pounds for 6 hours. When you get an atmospheric change, the air inside the pipe will lose pressure. It happens on the pipeline all the time, so we're not worried about it. We pressured it up, looked at all the seams, nothing was leaking. Like you said, it held for 6 hours. The inspector came and passed it. I wanted to show you this handy dandy little adapter I made here. So we had, this is the vent for the kitchen island, and I just put a Y on it. Put a gauge on one side and then just an air chuck on the other. Made a male-to-male chuck from the air compressor to here. Just vent the rest of it off. And we are ready for backfill. Did we see the electrical conduits around the... Actually, I think I did it on a different video. Never mind.
What are we doing? Are we out walking the doggies?
Yeah,
We have to walk Bane every day, huh?
we have to walk thing every day.
Every day. Otherwise, he's annoying.
Oh, he's annoying.
Once again, he gets to run that, and I gotta run this. I gotta get better at running the skid steer so my arms can have a break, and he has to get this way. Are you raking?
Somebody's gotta do it.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was saying how, once again, I was raking and you were in the skid steer. I gotta get better at driving it so I can do that part.
Then what would I do?
You know, this is a lot of work, but there's something so rewarding about being able to say, look, I did that, and that, all that. Might kick my butt. It's nice. It rained so much last night. They were out for a beautiful hike this morning. Look at these blue skies. Beautiful. There's mud puddles. There's water on leaves. It's fantastic. And an old hippie. So hopefully we're away from the fire danger. It hasn't grown anymore since yesterday, and there's no smoke. So taking that as a fantastic sign that we're out of danger. We're gonna stay locked and loaded for a few more days, but hopefully we're out of the danger zone.